Good morning. I have a Trane XE900 that the fan and compressor stopped coming on. From what I have learned so far, sounds like the start capacitor has failed. However, when I open up the access panel, I find 3 capacitors. Trying to figure out which is the start capacitor.
I'll do all I can to help. How long have you been dealing with this?
Day and a half now.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
Yes.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
None of the capacitors are dual start, all have only 2 terminals.
Hi, I'm Brian and I'll be happy to help with this. The easiest way for me to help you is for you to take a picture with the whole unit control panel in the frame but still zoomed into only the control panel. Please take it with the highest resolution you can without exceeding the 5 MB per image limit for upload. You can upload it here using the Upload Files button next to the Send button in your reply dialog window. Trane wired these units in several different ways regarding capacitors. Some units had actual start capacitors, round black plastic capacitors with a separate relay, while other units had only run capacitors, metal encase capacitors, and there could be 1 to 3 run capacitors. A picture is the only way for me to tell you what you have and which capacitor is for which motor and whether it's a start or run capacitor. There could also be other issues stopping your unit from running, and we can explore that possibility as well. Thanks, Brian.
Photo of control panel.
Thank you for that. I can tell you just from briefly looking at your picture, you do not have a start capacitor in your unit. All 3 of those caps are run capacitors. I'll take a closer look at the pic and be back shortly with more info.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, the capacitor on the far right is for the fan motor only. The other 2 are for the compressor. None of them are showing physical signs of failure. The chances of the problem being the capacitors is less than there being another problem. Your fan capacitor and 1 of the other caps would have to have failed at the same time to give the symptoms you have. Looking carefully at the picture, I think I may see the root of your issue though. It looks like there is some type of debris, or more likely, some type of insect in and around the contacts of your compressor contactor. You may be able to clean out the contacts carefully with contact cleaner, available at Walmart, Home Depot, etc., canned air and/or a cardboard emery nail file cut down just a bit to fit between the contacts. Please make sure you turn off power to the unit and short the terminals of the capacitors to ground with the shaft of a screwdriver before trying to clean the contactor so you don't get shocked, since a capacitor can hold a charge even after power is disconnected. Also make sure the system is not calling for cooling so the contacts themselves are not engaged and there is distance between them to clean, since they will be in the deenergized state. It's also possible your contactor might have to be replaced as a result of the debris or insects. Sometimes the damage done to the contacts of the contactor are too great to be just cleaned. Carefully try cleaning it first though. Try that and let me know what happens. Thanks, Brian.
I saw that this morning and pulled that junk out. Figured I'd give it a shot, so re-energized everything and turned the AC back on. It's been running now for 10 minutes, and all seems normal with cold air blowing from the vents. Fan and compressor seem to be running normally, too, and fan is maintaining speed, i.e. not running slow.
That's good news. I'd say your capacitors and contactor should be fine then. Is there anything else I can help with?
I'm going to watch things for another 30 to 40 minutes to make sure it keeps running normally, but I think I'm okay for now. Thanks for at least confirming my suspicions, and thanks also for the education.
You're very welcome. Thanks for allowing me to help and thanks for using JustAnswer. Please remember to rate your service with me by clicking one of the 5 rating stars, third one or better please. This is how I get paid for helping you today. Best regards, Brian.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.